Looks like we gotta get ourselves back to work, don't you think? This is part 9 of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Yeah, our objective now is to investigate 3 automatons that have been recently deactivated. But before that, though, let's get some R&R. We need it. Alright, rejuvenated and we're ready to go. Now with that out of the way, let's investigate. Now let me see. Yes, the components in its head seem to be in good nick. Do the honors, would you? When a machine breaks down, returning it to life can be as trivial as installing a spare part. But once a human dies, you can weep and wail and gnash your teeth to kingdom come. It won't bring them back, no matter how much you love them. We're still short a few parts. We must continue the search and see what we can salvage. Rather, scavenge. Yeah, I messed up the line right there. I really did. What have we here? Ah, that section under its arm looks salvageable. Extract it for me if you would. To die before one's time may be undesirable, but to be the one left behind? Well, that is intolerable. I will never ever allow myself to be put in that position again. No, I refuse to invest any emotion or expectation in someone who will one day leave. That's what drives my research into the deathless world of the machine. And on that note, we still have a component or two to find. Onwards, and no lollygagging. I believe you. Yes, that shiny cog in its torso looks up to snuff. Fetch it for me, will you? You know, in many ways, the automata are the perfect creation. They have no hearts, no souls, and they do not die. Yes, if my plans come to fruition, then she and I... Oh, what a thought. We have the necessary components. I shall return to my workshop and begin repairing our robotic friend. I suggest you head back to the castle and put your feet up, or whatever it is your generation do to relax. I shall let Thaddeus know how we got on. I bid you farewell for now. You can honestly tell, jeez. Uh-oh, there's a horrible metally smell coming from the castle. This isn't good. We need to get back there right away. He's kind of right. He's actually kind of right, but man, Autonomous is somehow, jeez. I don't even have the right words, honestly. Well, I better use it on this. Yeah, that took care of it.
That was easy.
Yes, it was. Auster's now level 15. We'll take care of that later. Oh, nice. We get another free strike.
Let's go.
Let's do this. That worked. And we gotta make sure we get everything done. Now it's fast. Let us head back to the castle. Look lively, you lot! Those automaton punishers have made it to the castle! Get yourselves to the gates without delay. We need to make sure none of those clanking horrors get inside. Yeah, we should. Let's move it. There you are. Come at the hour, come at the... Well, anyway, we're jolly glad you're here. We must protect the castle at all costs. This is bad. They've broken through the front line. Enemy detected. Assault mode engage. More automata. Let me show you what real power is. Let's make everything explode. Alright, let the passion burn. Multi-slash. That did it. Ruff's now level 13.
Oh, come on! Give it a rest, will you? How many of you are there?
Looks like there's only one thing for it. All right, listen up. You lot need to head over to Autonymus's place. Tell him and the captain to get over here ASAP.
Wait! We can't leave you by yourself, Kiefer. Won't that be really, really dangerous?
Don't worry, Ruff. I'm not gonna let these glorified dustbins get the better of me. Now get going! Listen, I know I've got us into a few scrapes over the years, but you've always had my back, and I appreciate it. It's thanks to you that I've got the courage to stand and fight right now. So, I guess what I'm saying is... don't worry about me! I've got this! You've got work to do.
He's right. We have to be quick, Auster. If we don't get help, Kiefer's in trouble. Yes, I know. Time to get in this way. More enemies appear. Not this. Yeah, but I blocked the attack. Wait, he attacks twice? That ain't right.
That was easy.
Well, at least that counted. Now let's step on it. Oh boy.
There we go. It will take a little time for the circuits to warm up, but I think I've cracked it. Eh? What are you lot doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at the castle?
We were. Then those metal things attacked. You've got to help us, Mr. Autonomous.
Curse them! They've made it to the castle. We cannot dawdle here a second longer. Come, Autonomous, rouse your pink-hued protege, and let us go and give those rotters a sound thrashing. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that won't be happening. This automaton will need to undergo a thoroughgoing testing regime before I allow her out of my sight. I mean,
You don't seriously expect me to spend hours slaving away over a hot circuit board only to order its owner into harm's way, do you?
Please, Autonomous, you have to listen. Our friend is back at the castle fighting off those brutes as we speak. The only reason we could come here was because he volunteered to hold them off. But he can't do it forever. So you have to help us. Our friend is in danger. We don't want to lose him.
Very well. But it will take a few minutes for her to be ready for action. Meanwhile, it sounds like that plucky friend of yours needs reinforcements. Join him, and we will be with you presently.
Thank you, Autonomous.
That's reassuring. But we better move and move now. Trust me, this story gets more tragic as we keep on going, and you'll know why. And then we gotta fight once more. Yeah, you can't affect me. And you bring more backup. That's quaint. Nice. Ruff has mastered the Wolf Ward vocation and gets Call of the Wild. I wonder how brutal that could be. Let's see if we can get that to test. Okay, that's actually brutal.
That was easy.
Yes, indeed. Alright, let's head back to the castle. Kiefer's in trouble! Huh? What's going on? Well, well, it seems we arrived in the nick of time. Are you alright, man?
Whew. I'm not sure how you did it, but you really got me out of a tight spot there.
Right. Listen up, you big idiot. Never, ever do anything like that again. Do you have any idea how worried we were?
Whoa! I'm sorry, all right? And I'll never do it again. I promise. So, could somebody tell me what just happened? I had a good rummage around in the old girl's neural matrix and managed to remove all traces of belligerence with a touch of clever rewiring. This little lady won't be posing a threat to humans again anytime soon. Will you, my dear? There. What's more, in the course of my tinkering, I discovered that the automata are being controlled by means of audio waves. And having her transmit a signal at a frequency intended to block those waves was the work of mere moments.
I have to hand it to you, Autonomous. You did a bang-up job. As did you, my young friends. You especially, Kiefer. You stood firm to the last. A signal achievement.
Thanks.
Now, I rather think we should strike at the automaton stronghold while the iron is hot, no? But what am I saying? You must all be dead on your feet after everything you've been through. We shall convene at cockcrow to discuss our upcoming assault. You and your friends have done this kingdom proud. You too, Autonomous. Now, get some rest.
The injured soldiers are carried into the castle, where their wounds are treated. Happily, all of them live to fight another day. Exhausted enough after all they've been through, Auster and the rest of the party curl up in a room in the castle and fall asleep. Then morning comes.
Oh,
Good morning. Ever so sorry we didn't have proper beds for you. We needed them all for the injured soldiers, you see. I hope it wasn't too awfully uncomfortable. Oh, I almost forgot. Captain Goodwinding is due to give a tactical briefing and ask that you make your way to the officers' mess post-haste. We need to get over to the officers' mess, right? Wait a minute, what's an officers' mess again? Send this way.
Oh.
All present and correct. Let us begin. As you know, the Automata made an exploratory assault on the castle yesterday. Fortunately, we were able to repel the invaders thanks to the expertise of Autonymus and a healthy dose of good old Faraday gumption. But if allowed to regroup, they will launch another attack. Of that we may be certain. Which is why I propose that we steal a march on our enemy and strike at the very seat of their power. Men, I intend to advance on the automaton stronghold. With the help of Autonymus and his new weapon, we will be able to render the enemy forces entirely helpless. This being the case, capturing their base of operations should be as simple as merely walking through the door. Once inside, we will seek out whatever sinister force commands them, eliminate it, and our beloved kingdom will be safe once more. Oh, bravo! That's a ticket! Now, my young friends, you will join me in the assault on the enemy stronghold. The force we send must be lean and highly agile.
Huh?
But Captain, you mean to say we can't all go? Your role will be equally vital. You must remain here and protect the castle. With the numbers at its disposal, our enemy could launch a counterattack at any moment. I trust you'll consent to join me in the strike force. Very good. You will form the advance party and head directly to the enemy base. You'll march due east from Frobisher without delay. I'll bring up the rear, accompanied by our secret weapon. All clear? Jolly good. Then I hereby adjourn the briefing. Men, your work here in defending the castle will be vital to our cause. Do not disappoint me. Yes, sir. Thaddeus, you must excuse me. I need to do some fine-tuning to E.L.L.I.E circuitry. I shall be next door. E.L.L.I.E? I shall be with Autonomous. Report to me when you're ready to be off. E.L.L.I.E, huh?
hey!
Are you all set, Auster? If you still have anything to do, you better wrap it up quickly. We don't want to keep Captain Goodwinding waiting.
What the devil could the power source for such a magnificent machine be? Some form of perpetual motion engine, perhaps. If only I could unravel your wondrous mysteries, my dear. I might finally find what I've searched for all these years. The secret of eternal life. In any case, sweetling, you look positively radiant. Thaddeus, E.L.L.I.E is ready for you.
So he really has christened her E.L.L.I.E. He still hasn't put it behind him, then. It pains me to say it, but E.L.L.I.E is long gone. Poor blighter. Autonomous, old fellow. If you're quite done tinkering, I'd say it's about time we were heading off. If you'll just hand over the automaton,
We'll take it from here.
Nonsense. If you think I'm letting my Ellie out of my sight, you're even more of an empty-headed fop-doodle than I thought.
Well, if you insist. But I warn you, this will be no promenade. I shan't be able to guarantee your safety.
Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't want you to. We've all seen how that ends.
Please excuse that little exchange. Now, I trust you're ready for a bracing march. Let us head out.
Wow. Guess we better head off then. Righto. All our president accounted for. It's time for us to move out. We are heading to Frobisher in order to rally the troops. You should make for the automaton stronghold. We shall meet you there in due course. We look forward to your triumphant return, Captain. Mind how you go now. Best of luck. Chins me up, me old chuckaboos. Better come back alive or else. Yeah. Now our job has to take us all the way up to the enemy stronghold. That means we still gotta fight through all this. More enemies show up. Multi-slash it. Yeah, you missed. Okay, you did miss. You did hit.
Knew I had it in me.
Maribel's now level 15. That's assuring. One moment, I'll be back. Anyway, sorry about that. Time for us to continue. Oh yeah. Let's get back to the mission at hand. Let's call the wild as always. Really? How are you missing? Well, that took care of that. Yeah, the grind's gonna take time. But it's all the better for us. More enemies show up. This is gonna be fun. And now let's multi-slash it and be done with it. Still, I'm on the grind to get even stronger. Alright, we've reached the stronghold. The automaton stronghold. Good. Let's make sure you heal up. Because there are automatons everywhere. Now hold on just 1 second. What the dickens do you think you're doing? Use your eyes, will you? There are more of these iron devils now there than a man can count. Believe me, I know how bally infuriating it is. The source of all our problems right in front of you, and not a blasted thing you could do. I'd rather fear we may be done for, you know? Sorry to have kept you waiting. You had time for a bit of a recess, I trust. How are things looking? Captain! Behind you, sir! A blasted automaton, sir! Right there! Pull yourself together, man. Does it look like it's trying to brain me? This one's on our side. Thanks to Autonymus here, victory is within our grasp at least. Victory, sir? Now, there's no sense in dawdling. It's high time we roll up our sleeves. I trust you all spot for daring do? Master Spirit, now we three will make our way down ahead of you and set those tin men's heads a-spinning. Once they're out of commission, I'll need you to charge into the stronghold and root out whoever or whatever's behind all this. Up and at 'em! Well, with them deactivated, we can now be able to head in further. And we may as well do that. Nah, there's nothing up. Time to head inside. Scanning for enemies. Intruder detected. Commencing assault. Automatons. That was simple. And they bring plenty to work with. Alright, let's get worked up now. Nice work, Ruff.
That was easy.
Yeah, but don't get careless. The fight has only just begun. Because we're taking out automatons left and right. And we got a new enemy. A dancing devil. That did it. But some will rebel. But we gotta hurry and take them all down. Now it uses multi-slice? Okay.
That's how it's done.
That's a first. Dancing devil drops an antidotal herb. Very good. And we gotta deal now with a cannon box. I hated these guys. Here we go. Sweet breath. Kiefer. I better make sure he's protected. And that's the end.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, no one's gonna die on my watch. I see. Nice, we get a set of iron claws. Uh-uh. Guess he can't... Guess it'll be good as it is for now. We already got the treasures up here. More intruders to contend with. That crit was brutal.
That's how it's done.
That was brutal. Aha! Now let me pass. Let's bang. That did it. Nice, we got that unlocked. This stronghold is something else.
Hey,
Here it is, Auster. A big moment. It's time to take care of business. I see. Intercept mode's been suspended. And we get a steel broadsword. Sorry. Let's head back up and continue things as normal.
hey,
So it looks like we can use this to go down the next level. Yup. They act like children. Time to unleash devastation. Multi-slice. Dude, what? You don't do that.
that's how it's done.
And this nets us a file of magic water. Okay, I should have not done that, but still. I always have a habit of doing that whenever I played it. I remember in the 3DS version, you stocked up on so many items, you'd be ready. Yes, it's time to fight now. So it's you who's destroying our beautiful automata. Why would you go and do a thing like that? Where's the fun and harm in these magnificently murderous machines? Well, whatever it is you're thinking, you're gonna pay for it. With your life. The Hackademics. There's the Automatrist. Yeah, that was like pathetic.
Right,
Okay,
here I go.
time to get worked up and time to bring the pain. Yep. Let's put an oomph on Kiefer. That was fast. Ruff's now 14. You may have won this battle, but the war is far from over. The automaton army is immortal, for the automata follow the command of their master, the ultimate lord of destruction. I speak of the Demon King. Well, looks like we're about to have a boss fight, to say the least. Before that, let's get everybody healed up. Because you're going to be fighting 2 bosses back to back. And that's where things are going to get really nasty. Before that, though, let's head here. Straw medicine and a single file. Alright, we got all the treasures. Time for us to get to work. It's boss time now.
What in the... How did you worms get down here? Can you have fought your way through all those automata? I refuse to believe it! No, it's not possible. No miserable human force could accomplish such a feat. But a theory is nothing until it is put to the test. Let us see how you fare against a representative sample. Come, troops! Destroy them!
So we got more multiple fights on our hands. Fine. First, we gotta take down these automatons. Yep. Let's put a coral grief into it. Many are assessing the situation. Bye-bye. That was fast.
Did my automaton slaves just disobey a direct order? I told them to destroy you! Gah! Well then, it seems I have no choice. I shall have to see if I can't pulverize you myself!
It's boss time! We fight the Tin Pot Dictator. Yeah, and I gotta make sure I have everything we need for this fight. No, he's immune to Fuddle, and it's not as strong as Nazzle. He's not affected. But what I can do is get himself built up. Oh, you bring backup. That's cute. Yeah, I'm getting worked up, but I'm not using it yet. Really? Most likely to be targeted, huh? That's gonna be cute. Coral Grief. That's one. That's all right. We're still on the offensive. That it? Let's let it loose.
Let's go!
He's bringing a lot more backup. That is devastating.
Thank you.
Nice work. Let's multi-slash it. Well, that's the end of that.
They didn't stand a chance.
They stood no chance at all. Auster's now 16.
I'm going from strength to strength.
And Kiefer's 16 as well. Nice.
No! They laughed at me. They called me the Tin Pot Dictator. I was so sure I would prove them wrong. But now look at me. My master, the great evil. He entrusted me with an army of automata. Trusted that I would destroy humanity. It was such a beautiful plan. How could it end like this? But it is not over yet. One trump card remains. And if it destroys this entire island, then so be it. For I shall not be here. The task entrusted to me shall be carried out. All human life will be erased. Come to me, ultimate mechanical menace. I give you the Slaughtomaton!
Destroy, destroy, eliminate humankind.
I did say we got 2 boss fights instead of 1. They weren't kidding. I better make sure yeah. Better get everyone up to speed now. Well, that'll work. Better make sure I have everything set. Let's get worked up, shall we? Now it's gonna hurt. Very nice. A disruptive wave? I did not think they would end up doing it this early. Yeah, I did not see that coming. Ah, great. Fire breath. Now it's multi-slash. Its circuitry starting to hum. That's not a good sign. Well, well, well. Let's try this. Uh-oh. Okay, now you're asking for it. Lifeboat. Better heal her fast. Good riddance. Oh, wait, no. That lifeboat actually saved. Nice. Was it really worth it? That was the most hilarious way you can take down a boss. Seriously, it was just hilarious. Maribel's now level 16. And we get the blue fragment. Seriously. I should have known it would be you making all that hullabaloo. Capital stuff, troops. Capital stuff indeed. You carried out your orders to the letter. The nefarious force beyond our mechanical woes has been well and truly obliterated. Hold on. You have rid this green and pleasant land of the plague that threatened to destroy it, and in so doing, earned its undying gratitude. I shall return to the castle forthwith and share the good news with the king and his subjects. No need to rush back. Get yourselves a little R&R. You've earned it. Yeah, don't worry. I'll add the added voice in, so it's all good. We did it! We did it! Now the kingdom's safe from those horrible automata. We've got all sorts of things to think about, but for now we better go and tell the king all that's happened. If only there was a way I wouldn't auto-scroll, I think. Let's head back to the castle. All that fighting's made me hungry. Maybe we ask the king nicely to hold the victory banquet for us. True. But I'm not a fan of what the outcome will bring. Ah, there you all are. I was starting to wondering where you'd got to. Captain Goodwing has been telling me all about your little adventure together. Capital stuff, just marvelous. Ahem. To the kingdom's newest and youngest recruits. Oh, and you two Goodwing brothers too, of course. Thaddeus, Autonymus. You brave heroes never once stopped straining your hearts, nerves, and sinews, and you fought true and brave. You have done our beloved kingdom proud, and on behalf of myself and all my subjects, I would like to thank you sincerely. Thank you for your kind words, Your Majesty, but I was merely doing my duty. Now your efforts above and beyond the call of duty deserve a reward. If it is within my power to give it, name it and it shall be yours. I do not require baubles or gewgaws, Your Majesty. To serve king and country is more than reward enough. I would ask that you bestow any reward you feel due to me to my brother and these brave soldiers in my stead. I don't want anything from you people. In fact, I don't think I can stand another minute of this tingerous rigmarole, if you'll excuse me. Autonomous! Wait! If I may proceed, for your gallant brave span services to the kingdom, allow me to present you with this. This knife has long been a treasure of the royal family. It possesses the power to paralyze enemies as you strike them. I am certain it will serve you well. The Poison Moth Knife. At the risk of repeating myself, I would like once again to take this opportunity to thank you all. Our kingdom is in your debt. Thank you, Your Majesty. Now, if I may be excused. Yeah. Looks like... It seems Autonomous doesn't like it. I mean, him walking off like that, and that's enough to make things more depressing. But why do I have this feeling that this will not end well for anyone? Let's just take care of this and then we head out. I forgot they're weak to lightning. Yeah, so much for that scrap pile. I'm just gonna see what it's like. I mean, that's it? Yep. All we can do now is head off home, because not every story deserves a happy ending. At least in this case. I mean, like I said, not every story has an ending like this. And all you can do is ask yourself if it's worth it. Why would you do that? That was dumb. We get a single file for our efforts. Much better. Yeah, let's take care of this one right now. The Teeny Boppers. And it uses forbearance. Nope. It's mad.
Here I go!
Now let's bring the pain. That's a lot of crits. I'd better make sure. Let's hope this works. Yeah, now you cower in fear. And you missed! That was a waste. Good. Now we can absorb HP? Well, that's not good. So much for that. Before that... Yikes! That's insane. All right.
Let's go.
Let's let it go. And we're done. So much for those teeny boppers. Ruff's now 15, and we get chests. We get a brownie heart and a seed of strength. Good riddance to those.
All in a day's work.
And we got a seed of magic. That's going to help out very much. Even when we have this low health, we could still hit hard. Goodbye. Again? Heal slime? Well, we got a free turn.
Hey!
Now you're asking for it. Bang.
All in a day's work.
Well, that was fast. And that way is blocked off. So, yeah, not much else. Time for us to head back home. Talk about a job well done. We may as well use this to fill up what remains. You know, I still don't really understand how whole new islands can just appear out of nowhere. Come on, Auster, let's go and see what's going on. Maybe the automatons are still about. He's right about that. Let's hit the Pilchard Bay, because our work here is done. Seriously, it just is. And let's get ourselves rested up as well, because there's no way in heck am I gonna go through all that. Alright, we're rested up. We're ready to go, but I believe that's done here for now. And we're making a whole lot of progress too, so there's that. Anyway, that is it for this part of DQ7 Reimagined. Hello there, young Auster. It would appear that your actions have restored a number of islands once thought lost to the world. I have no doubt that they are back in their rightful place. You're doing the Almighty's work, my boy. Yeah. Now for the praise. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. And I will see you in the next part. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.